day. Brand new weather on the way. Good Monday morning. Glad you're up with us here on 13 Sunrise. We're starting a brand new week. We hope that you had a lovely weekend and enjoyed the sprinkles of sunshine that we saw. We've got Karen Campbell, who is in for Julia Moffett today. And I hope that you're glad to be here on a Monday morning.
I am so thrilled to be here on a Monday morning.
That sounds so convincing, Karen.
Happy, and I will be joining you all week long. So
get comfortable, girl.
Right.
Yes.
Well, you've got a minute and 45 seconds to take a nap right now.
Funny.
All right, because we're going to talk about a weird weather pattern, but weird is good sometimes.
Okay.
And certainly that's going to be it. It's cold outside right now. That is going to change later today. Did you know, as you look at our current temperature, and it's only 17 right now in Indianapolis, we have only had, count them, 4 days this month where the high temperature has been at or above average. That's it. It's been so cold. We are going to change that today and continue for several days. But again, admittedly, really chilly outside this morning. Crawfordsville, you're at 9. From Zionsville, you Eagles up to Lebanon at 16. Also 16 in Noblesville here in the metro, in Pendleton, Newcastle, and Rushville. Martinsville and Greencastle at 18, but we do have now single-digit wind chill. So don't get me wrong. Yes, it's going to be pretty today, and yes, it will actually be a degree above average. It's flat out cold outside right now, so dress appropriately, wear everything that you can, the loose layers of clothing to stay warm. Well, we have a 6-mile-per-hour wind right now. That's pretty much what you would expect, but later today, we're going to add about 30 miles per hour to that wind, and that's going to propel us to a day that will feel warmer than average because it'll be out of the southwest. Right now, some cloud cover out there. That cloud cover is going to break, and I think all in all, we've got a really nice day ahead later this afternoon, not necessarily now. Sunset this evening at 5:59. These days are getting a little bit longer. 37 will be our high at 3 o'clock today. So that's some good news, but it looks like we've got an incident just north of downtown, right?
Yeah, on the near north side. This is a stalled vehicle, but they're trying to get it kind of out of the way. So they moved it from the left shoulder now to the right shoulder, as there are some emergency crews here arriving on scene to assist with this driver. So there will temporarily be some lane restrictions in place. Again, this is just north of downtown as you're traveling northbound on I-65. This is near that 21st Street exit. I do anticipate a tow truck here arriving on scene, which would block some of these travel lanes. So just keep that in mind near downtown, 65 northbound at 21st Street. We've been monitoring some backups all across parts of the metro so far this morning. Now, this one not causing any major delays just yet. We'll continue, though, to monitor that if you're coming around near the north split on 65 northbound. Guys.
Thank you, Lindsay. A wild story this morning, caught on camera. A grown man seen punching and pushing a 14-year-old boy as he was riding his dirt bike in his neighborhood.
And we want to let you know that 13 News has edited out the strong language in the video.
So the man that allegedly did this is now facing charges in connection with this attack. Let's get to Matthew Foltz, who is walking us through what this video reveals. Matthew, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you both. This man in the video that you just saw is 45-year-old Jason Harrell. Right now, he's facing multiple charges, including intimidation and battery. One of those is a felony. And I want to show you a clip of this home security video that was given to 13 News showing Harrell yelling at the teen. Take a listen.
Yo, I see you on the street, get him up. You and your dad, you understand?
You just saw Harrell appear to punch that teen push and punch before he was saying he was going to kill him and his dad if he saw that boy riding on that street again. Now, Metro Police tell 13 News this happened Saturday afternoon along Aberdeen Drive near Rockville Road and South High School Road. Court records show that the teen told police that punch gave him a bloody lip. Those same court records also say Harrell denied hitting the teen when he was questioned by police at his home. He was later arrested the same day and is in jail this morning, according to online court records.
Yeah, Matthew, we know this story has gotten a lot of traction on social media. What is next in the case, though?
Yeah, so it really has gotten a lot of outpouring support from the community. In fact, the video that the mom posted on her Facebook now has nearly 8 million views just within the last 48 hours. As far as Harrell goes, he's due in court tomorrow morning. Right now, we just checked online jail records, and it shows he does have a $500 bond and a no contact order with the teen and his family. Of course, he will be on GPS monitoring if he makes that bail.
All right. Thank you, Matthew, for that update. Well, your time is 6:04. New this morning, We're learning a person is in critical condition after a shooting on the city's east side. This was overnight on East Vermont near Michigan and Sherman. That's where police say that they responded to a call and found a victim shot there at the scene. We have reached out to police to find out if they have any leads or if there have been any arrests in this shooting. We've not yet gotten an update, but as soon as we get one, we'll let you know.
This morning, more than a dozen people are without shelter after an apartment fire on the city's north side. Take a look at this video sent to us from IMD. You can see the roof of this complex engulfed in flames. This happened on Antique Court near Hoover Road and West 64th. Thankfully, no injuries were reported and everyone was able to make it out safely. One person even had to jump from a balcony. It took crews about an hour to put the flames out. All 12 units in the building were affected. In total, 18 people were displaced. 2 dogs, 12 cats evacuated after the fire started. And the cause of the fire is under investigation.
Well, right now we are working to figure out what led to a juvenile being shot on Indy's near northwest side. We do know police have detained someone, a person of interest in this shooting. IMPD tells us they got a call just before 5 o'clock last night about someone shot in the 1100 block of Eugene Street. If you're familiar with this area, it's near West 30th Street and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street. When police got there, they found that boy who had been shot. Medics took him to the hospital. We're told he was in stable condition, and we're working to learn if police plan on arresting that person that they have just detained for now.
Right now, a woman is under arrest for the death of a 2-year-old on the northeast side. First responders got a call at an apartment near Fall Creek Road and East 65th Street around 6:30 Saturday night after a child suffered cardiac arrest. The child died at the scene, and Metro Police, they are investigating. The woman is facing a preliminary charge of neglect of a dependent resulting in death. We are reaching out to Metro Police for more details on their investigation. And stay with WTHR.com. We will post any updates as we get them. Well, this morning we are working to learn more about a 5-car crash and shooting happening on the east side, which left a man dead. They say officers were called to a multi-car crash at 38th and German Church Road just before 5 Friday evening. When they got there, they found 5 cars involved in a crash. Officers also found a man shot and killed near one of the cars. Police now believe he shot himself. Several others were injured but are expected to be okay. We're reaching back out right now to police to learn more about how this all played out.
Well, in the meantime, in just a few hours, the man found guilty of murdering a Lyft driver will be sentenced. Devin Powell pleaded guilty to shooting Tony Garland multiple times, killing him in June of 2022 on the far west side. Police used GPS tracking data and they found Garland's car in northern Indiana. Powell admitted in court that he drove there for a family function after murdering Garland, who leaves behind now a wife and a now 13-year-old son. So his sentencing is scheduled for 1 o'clock today.
This morning, a family is running a new foundation in Indianapolis to honor the life of their son, 19-year-old Julius Parker Jr. He was shot and killed just over a year ago on the southeast side of Indy. The police are still looking for his killer, but now his parents are turning their grief into something good for others. They're running the Julius K. Parker Jr. Lending Hand Foundation. It launched on Saturday. It's focused on helping underprivileged kids, especially in their family's home country of Liberia.
He wanted to go to Liberia to kind of assess the needs of children who did not have the opportunity that he had being born and growing up in America. And so that's the kind of mindset he had, for his age.
His family says Julius was a talented musician, wrestler, and football player who dreamed of going to Ball State University to become a psychiatrist.
Well, happening today, an IPS school will be torn down to make room for a new and improved elementary school.
And starting this morning at 10, Joyce Kilmer School 69 will be demolished. The building closed in 2022 after Kendesi Academy, that's a charter school, had moved out of the building. Now, the district plans to build a $35 million elementary school there.
So it's set to open for the 2027-28 school year and it'll serve 650 students. This is all part of that Rebuilding Stronger initiative for IPS using a $410 million referendum. Hey, we're just 5 days away now from the WWE Royal Rumble taking over Lucas Oil Stadium.
That's right. More than 60,000 fans expected to pack downtown, and now neighborhoods are preparing. The celebration is happening on the city's south side. We're talking new artwork, restaurant deals, to even wrestling-themed workout classes. The Fountain Fletcher District is getting ready to welcome thousands.
I like the idea of that workout class. One of the biggest advantages about this coming to Indy is to showcase the area's rich history of wrestling. And the matches aren't going down just on TV. You'll be able to see live matches hosted by Naptown All-Pro in the Fountain Square Theater.
Well, businesses in the area are already hearing from fans coming in, like Marla Rubakova, who has a fan from New Zealand staying at her Airbnb.
She said, I am so excited. I can afford a place to stay in Indianapolis and make my childhood dream come true of meeting my childhood hero. And I was like, who is your hero? She was like, John Cena.
Lots of excitement, of course, that is building up here around Indianapolis and, of course, across the entire city for this huge event.
A lot of people will be making their inner child proud this weekend. Royal Rumble will start at 6 p.m. on February 1st. If you aren't able to make it, hey, it is streaming on Peacock too. Well, the Children's Museum is getting in on all the Royal Rumble fun too. The dinosaurs, you know, they love to get dressed up. They'll be decked out today in WWE SmackDown attire, including an 8-foot-long WWE Gold Championship belt. Of course, the museum custom made that belt just for the dinosaurs. So if you want to go and see them all decked out, you can check it out starting at 10 this morning.